Hello everyone and welcome back. This week we got kind of a cool one for you. We're doing the Green Goblin from Big Mike's Hoopty barn. Now I have to tell you I had a killer advantage with this one. Mike had this one in his collection, so he sent it to me. Let's get to drilling out. Oh, wait a minute. That's a screw. Wow, this one's a really nice model. No super glue on the back end for this one. That's okay. No drilling means quite a bit less effort. I will have to drill out the pegs that hold the glass in though. And it looks like this hood might be removable, but I'm not sure. We'll get to that in a second. Either way, the bumpers still have to come out, and I'm probably going to have to paddle wheel that hood scoop off. I'm not entirely sure that this hood is a one-piece. If it is, that makes things much easier. I'll just reattach it after I grind it down. If it's not, then it's going to require body filler. Sweet, one piece it is. Still though, that mold, man, that looks really deep. I don't know if it's going to come out of there or not, but either way, into the goo you go. Once it comes out of the goo, we'll get it rinsed off, then polished up, and grind that hood off. Yeah, that's good enough for government work. Let's go make it shiny. While I polish it up, I'm going to do the obligatory sales pitch for the original creator of the car. No, not Dodge. I mean Big Mike's Hoopty barn. If you haven't subscribed to those guys, you really need to. They're a blast. I especially enjoy when their chickens interrupt their videos. Alrighty, now since the hood doesn't have hinges, I'm just going to glue it back down. Some may call that cheating. I call it laziness. In point of fact, I can't yet create metal hinges. We're still a pretty small channel and we're trying to make do with what we've got. Anyway, let's get that hood ground down. I'm relatively satisfied with that. I did a little more grinding, but I'm not going to make you suffer through the whole thing. Let's get it into primer. Now, I didn't record painting it. It's not like you haven't seen it 1,000 times anyway, but in this particular circumstance, I seem to have forgotten how to operate a camera. So we'll just move on to the decals. Now, our eagle-eyed viewers will recognize that this is not the proper color. That's okay. When Foggy takes over, she'll doll everything up in the same 1970s pea green. Yeah, the stripes are a little big, but I had to sacrifice some size for detail. If you look very closely, you'll actually see that I put the cracks in the stripes. Yeah, this build is going too well so far. I better hand it off to Foggy before something disastrous happens. I don't have much to say here. Just watch the woman work. She's good at her job and I wouldn't trade her for anything in the world. You know, she did forget one thing, though. The roof is really rusted, and I'm assuming that it's because it had a vinyl top. That's okay. I'll take care of that. You'll notice that I'm putting two different shades of brown on here. Reason being is, well, rust isn't all one color. In point of fact, most of the rust that we do here is actually a shade of orange. That's enough talk about corrosion. For now, I'm going to move on to Tinkercad and get the wheels done. I could be mistaken, but I think these are stock rims. and what the cool and hip kids are calling steelies. Okay, I'm satisfied with that. Let's start getting everything put back together. Rear bumper and tail lights. Front bumper and grille. And of course it occurred to me after I put them on the axles that the front wheels are white. So I've got to take care of that now. That's okay though. I'm pretty happy with the new markers that my sister sent me. Thank you very much. As far as the interior is concerned, from what I saw, it's a very, very dark green. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Hope you're okay with that, Mike. Well, that's enough yammering. What do you say we get on to the glamour shots?